boys, welcome to the series of scaling a 50k account, or two 50k accounts technically, but fucking I need a shave. Technically it's two accounts, but it's one at a time. I've bought two accounts with ACG, two 50k accounts. I'm going to be trading one week, and then I'll kind of incorporate the other one in a week after. Basically, I'm showing you how I DCA with accounts. I'm going to just be doing this for two 50ks, I think. Maybe I'll do it for a month. But I'm just going to show you the importance of diversifying, in a sense of buying accounts weekly rather than buying one account a month or whatever you're doing right now. If you're not buying accounts weekly, this is the importance of why you should be. Because where should I put myself? Top right? Where would I want to be if I was watching? Probably bottom left, you know. Probably at bottom left. We'll go there. So yeah, basically, this is the importance of buying one account a week. So I bought this account last week and I've traded on it. I took one trade, one loss. I was going to trade it throughout the week and then add my other account in next week. But because it's only been one trade, one loss, what I'm going to do is trade this for next week. So it's Sunday right now. I'll trade it from the 27th of July onwards. And then the week after next, that's when I'll add in the 50k, the other 50k, because obviously this is only one trade of drawdown right now. There's no point adding the other one. So then I'll add the other one after a week more of trading, whether we're down or up, add it into the mix, and then trade that across the same sort of variables, just to show you the importance of spreading the probability out. Because I could add them both in right now and go on a losing streak. I could lose all this week, blow this account, but then I'm adding the other account in, so it doesn't matter. That's kind of the reason why you do it. I could have a massive winning week and then bring this account up to passing and then lose the next week and blow them both. And that is unfortunately the game. But that is what I'm doing. So this is the trade that I took. I took a gold loss on Friday. I'll be breaking it down for you right now. I took the gold loss, risked 1.66%, because what I risk is to pass it in two trades. So 1.66 times 3 is 5%. And so I trade a fixed free risk to reward model. So for me to pass, 2 wins in a row would pass me a phase 1. 2 wins in a row, well, 1 win would pass me a phase 2. 3 wins in a row would pass me all the way to live. That would pass me the 2 trades for phase 2, and then the 1 trade for the 2 trades for phase 1, then the 1 trade for phase 2, which would be massive. But because when I risk the 1.66%, when I get slipped, this is what happens. So I nearly got slipped to 2%. 950 is what I got slipped to. But yeah, so this is what my account's looking at right now. I am down 950, current balance here. This account with ACG, fresh account. Like I said, I will not be trading this until the next week now. So not tomorrow or the next 5 days, but the week after, to then split up the probabilities. Like, the account balances are going to be different. I bought them on the same day, but you want to be buying them weekly. Like, I just bought them on the same day because it was easier. There was a discount going. So yeah, I'll be buying I'll be trading this 50k. Then in a week's time, I'll be adding the other 50k. Or if this week happens and I'm break even and the account balance is what it's at now, or if it's up 1R or down 1R, then if it's down 1 more R, then I will add it in. But then I only want to be adding it in when it's drastically different, because if you're adding it in when it's in and around break even, then like there's no point. Like, I just want to be adding them in when there's a big difference, whether this account becomes, the other account becomes up in profit, then I'll add it in, or if it's down, then I'll add it in. Either way, but yeah, we'll see. I'm going to be breaking down this trade for you right now. So I'm trading the full mechanical model for this series to show you how easy. Like this, you can literally learn it for free. If you go over to my Instagram and look at any of my trade recaps and this trade recap you're about to see right now, you can literally just copy that. Or if you want to learn the other variables that we have, the hybrid, the LRV, just drop me a message and I'll point you in the right direction. But I'll be breaking this down for you right now. So let's get into it. So for me, the first thing I look for is bias. For me, the bias is the most recent 4-hour breaker structure. So I come onto the 4-hour and I look for the most recent breaker structure to a fractal. Fractal are these little triangles above and below significant highs and lows. And as you can see, the most recent breaker structure to 1 is a bearish breaker structure below this low with a fractal on. So we're bearish. That is as simple as that. That is how I do my bias. So when I'm bearish, that means I'm looking for buys. Bearish means I'm looking for sells. So what am I looking for to happen for sales? I'm looking for previous session high sweeps to then frame the sales off. So because I'm in a London session, this was a London session trade. That means I would have been marking out Asian session highs, which for me is the highest point between. Oh, I haven't even got it there, but it's the highest point between midnight and 8 a.m. So midnight to 8 a.m. is Asian session for me. So that's where I'm going to be taking my liquidity points from when I'm trading London session. So Asian high right there. I'm just waiting for that to be swept. My model is fully step by step. So I can tell you what it is right now. It will be sweep, then a fake, then a break. And then you drag the fib from the high, in this occasion because it's bearish, the high of the sweep to the low made after the breaker structure. That's where you drag the fib to give you your entry zone. So now let's watch that be played out. So we've had the sweep here, and then I'm waiting for the first candle in line with our bias, which we get right there. That gives me my fake out zone. So the fake out zone would be me dragging the fib from previous plus current session range, like so. This blue area here is the fake out zone. So then I'd be waiting for price to tap into that, or, well, I'm not even going to tell you the or because it doesn't happen. We tap into that right there. So then we've had the sweep, we've had the fake, now we're just waiting for a break. Again, like we do with the bias, we look for valid breaker structures on the bias, 2 fractals. The same thing we do that, we're just doing it on the 5-minute chart for entry now. You wait for a breaker structure to the downside, in line with your bias, to the upside if we were bullish. So you wait for the breaker structure to the downside, to a fractal. So if I play price out now, you'd be waiting for a fractal, like right there. So we get, I'll play the next one because then it retraces, yeah. So this fractal forms in here, this triangle here is the fractal, so that shows a significant low. Then you want to drag your line across. We've had the line, we've had it break below that low, so that is our breaker structure to the downside. So that's sweep, fake, break. Wait, I've done it on the wrong side. Sweep, fake, break. So then at this point, you then drag the entry tool. So from the high of the sweep, like I said earlier, to the low made after the BOS. So the lowest point after the BOS here, this is the entry zone. Fixed entry, entry on the 618, stop loss at the 1.025, and then we target a fixed free risk to reward as always, like so. And then if I play price out, you'll see this is a pretty quick straight to stop loss. So that is the stop loss I got. That's probably why I lost a bit, because it slipped me. But like I say, that is the game. That is the mechanical game. Like, you see how simple that strategy is. That is as simple as it is every single time we trade. So whether I'm taking a win or a loss, I follow them exact steps. So that is how easy we lost. It's the same as how easy we win. So if you are interested in learning a fully mechanical model like this one, or you just want to follow along the series, then subscribe. If you are interested, drop me a message. But yeah, this is what the data is looking at right now. 1 trade, 1 loss, down. I'll add this 50k into the mix in a week, depending on the balance at the end of this week of this one. That's when I'll add this one in. But that's like how we do it. Usually just by 50k's, I have gone up a bit high, but it's obviously because I'm doing a series for this. But if you're just starting out, do this with 10k's and then buy them every week. If you're doing it with 10k's, do it every week regardless of the balance. Just do it every week. So they're only £30. £30 with ACG, 10k for 40, code 10k for 40. Because then what you can do is, even when you get to the point where, say one of the account hasn't even been traded on, but then it comes to the next week, do the thing of just buy that account and then just take different trades on them. Don't take the exact same trades, just use it, because there's a potential for 3 trades a day to be set up. So use it. So use one to take, say, like gold in the morning, and then be like, right, now this one that took gold in the morning is going to take gold in the evening. So then I'm going to add the other 10k in just to take the EU if it sets up. Something like that. You can kind of add it in how you want, but yeah, this is how I'm going to be adding it in. I'm going to show you every trade I take right now, down 1R. We'll add the other 50k in as and when, and then yeah, I'll be tracking every trade this week that I take. So this is the start of the series, boys. Let's see if I can pass these 50k's and get payouts in front of your domes. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, follow me. Follow me. My Instagram's back. I'm not banned no more. Follow me. YouTube is going to be my main thing from that. You'll be seeing, at the moment, it will probably be like 1 or 2 a week. But soon, trust me soon. It's not even going to be that soon. In a month, and you may say, why a month? I have a reason, which I will tell you soon. Obviously, these vids aren't for this, and you're probably not even watching this because this is the end of the vid. But when the vlogs come, the daily vlogs come, well, yeah, there we go. There'll be daily vlogs in about a month or so. I'm just waiting for a few things to be sorted out on my end for content and like how I'm going to be doing the content, and a bit more plan in my end. Like, you will see, they're not going to be planned vlogs, but a bit more plan in my end because, as you can see, I've only done one vlog and it was shit. So I want them to be good quality and every day, and I want to lock in with some of you guys. So if you're watching this, lock in with this trading. And in this month, when I start locking in with the daily vlogs, you'll be locked in with my trading, with my life, with my gym, with everything. So we can all lock in together. So yeah, look out for that, boys. Let's get it.